The other day I did a video about how this thing is a grasshopper magnet. All through here was full of grasshoppers. I got so much talking about that and about my bent wheels, I forgot to add another thing you don't know about until you get one of these. Yeah, the air goes in here. Same thing on that side. Then it's got to come out. Now Porsche calls this a design feature. I got a light sitting on the tire. Let me zoom in. You can see the vents in there. That is where the air comes out, right here, behind the radiator. The theory is, according to Porsche and anybody who writes Porsche propaganda, that the air coming through the radiators, yeah, it might be 200 degrees, but it's blowing on the brakes. And high flow 200 degree air is a whole lot better than no flow 0 degree air. I can kind of see that. Speaking of the brakes, now I got the red calipers because I got the S. And I always thought growing up that cross-drilled rotors were the thing. I got around people in this world that, there it is, that put these things on the track all the time. Cross drill's the worst thing you want because they'll warp and crack on you real quickly. So I got to save up and get some slotted rotors, front and back. My front rotors were warped when I got the car, or soon after I got it. I wasn't driving that hard either. I think they were when I guys did notice it. And I put on a set from FCP Euro, but when these pads and whatnot wear out, I'm probably gonna go slotted on all four corners because they won't warp as much, and they might not look as cool, but they will last longer and give me better braking. All right, all that air going through the radiator. I think you can see this on my. Can you see all the dust on top of my fender and on my hood? You can see the dust track right through here. That is, I live on a dirt road. And this whole door, look behind the mirror here. See all that dust? I washed the car after the last video, went to town on a nice 100 and some odd degree day, dry, Central Texas day, and I live at the dead end of a dirt road. All that air coming off the radiators with the fans on high, with the air conditioner going, makes it so I am the dust cloud. These cars create their own dust cloud. Never thought about it, haven't seen anything else about it, but look at all this. I mean, that's all through here on the window. This thing creates its own dust cloud. We pulled into a side of the road hamburger joint a month or so ago, and they had that white chalky dust on their for their parking lot. I couldn't see the park. This thing was. I was the who's the character on the Charlie Brown strips? Pigpen. This car makes you pigpen. You can't keep it clean if you go anywhere near dirt. Now, I live on a dirt road, so that's my fault. But what's even worse is my dirt road. I'm at the north end of a dead end of a dirt road. And this time of year in Texas, all the wind comes out of the south. So you get a 5 to 15 mile an hour wind. I'm easing down a dirt road at 10 miles an hour. I am the dust cloud. I got to figure out some way to wipe this thing off without scratching it. And anyway, another thing that you never really hear about with these cars until you have one. You become the dust cloud.